Today we got the worst personality traits. We all know, there's some good, there's some bad. But let's see what the videos say. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe. Subscribe to join the pod, man. Make sure to give this video a like. And yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna see y'all, man. I'm tripping. With that being said, let's get into the video.
Personality traits. Just like anything else in life, personalities got some pros and cons. We all got some good personality traits and then some bad ones too. And obviously nobody's perfect, so it's kind of bound to happen. And when I picked some of the personality traits for this video, I'm calling myself out a little bit. And I'll start with one I do have and a lot of other people probably have, to be honest. Being a procrastinator. I procrastinated recording this video so bad.
Facts. I'm telling you, bro. I literally came in my room and opened open TikTok and was scrolling for like 10 minutes. I was like, oh dang, I forgot why I came in here. But yeah, procrastination is one of the things I feel like most people deal with. Like they go through that.
It's not even funny. Literally, the best thing to do is just to not even think twice about it. Just do whatever it is, especially if it takes 5 minutes. Otherwise, you're just gonna be like thinking about it all day. But eventually I end up doing it. But some people, they let days and days go by without doing anything. And they say to themselves, yeah, bro, I'm gonna lock in tomorrow. Trust me. I'm gonna become a multi-millionaire through crypto. Watch me. And then they end up like Peter Griffin on the couch in that one meme. And then 10 years go by and there's no bread in his Coinbase account. But don't worry, guys. He's a 57-year-old kid. He's got time. Just let him lock in. Trust. But the first step to changing any of these, to be honest, is just realizing it. Then just taking action every day to change it. But next, I'm calling myself out again, okay?
That's facts. The way to fix procrastination, the first thing is you have to acknowledge there's a problem. And once you get tired of the same old, you're gonna change. Like, nothing changes if nothing changes. Literally.
Stubbornness. I hate adapting to change, so yeah, this has got to be my worst one. And it's hard to get somebody who's stubborn to not be stubborn, because they're stubborn about being stubborn. Okay, that just made no sense. Like, a lot of times in life, I learn shit the hard way, and I just get a crazy-ass wake-up call sometimes. And my mom always says this to me for some reason, like, oh, you're so stubborn. And I didn't even realize it at first until I kind of just thought about it. And then as I thought about it, I was like, wow, yeah, she's kind of right. But, oh, it was a lot worse when I was a kid. Like, it was 10 times worse. Like, I've grown a lot out of it, but now it's still pretty bad. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Somebody could give me the most thought-provoking and life-changing advice ever, and I won't take it. Or it's not that I won't take it, I just don't want to do it because I'm procrastinating it. It's hard work. So obviously both of these I gotta change like ASAP, like right now. Performative personality. Now the idea of this is basically you're pretending like you like something even though you really don't. You're pretty much just trying to fit in with a certain trend. And sometimes I say I like something even though I'm like, okay, I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I'm just trying not to be a hater, okay? Sometimes people put me on to certain artists and I'm like, okay, yeah, it's cool, because I don't want to be a dick. But at the same time, I'm not gonna go listen to that shit in my free time if I don't really like it. And
nah, that's like the top one most like uncomfortable thing is like when people ask you to listen to a song and it's not for like more than 10 seconds and you've been sitting there for like a minute pretending that you like the song and it's like, bro, this is trash. Get this out my face. Like, leave me alone, bro. Like, why are you here bothering me?
It's the same thing with dudes that buy Labubus, drink matcha, and read books about feminism just for the sake of getting girls. Like, dude, the method is patched. It's over. And if you genuinely like that stuff, I'm not gonna sit here and be a hater once again. My mom called me up asking what a Labubu was because her friend at work was talking about it. I was like, what the hell is a Labubu? And I looked that shit up on TikTok and it actually looked like the devil's spawn, bro. Me personally, that shit just creeps me out. But then again, I'm not gonna hate on you if you buy one. Or if you put on Moonbeam ice cream in the car, like, okay, I could probably tolerate it, but I'm not gonna go sit and listen to that in my free time, dog. And I'm not gonna jam out to it either. I'm just gonna sit there and pretend like it's not playing. Like, I listen to a lot of rap in my free time, and a few other genres as well, but I'm not gonna listen to something I don't like in my free time. That's crazy. Or even fashion trends too, like they'll wear a tote bag or some shit. This one's not like the worst one in the world, but it just confuses me. Like, why are you even doing it if you don't like it? And this next one is the last one I'm calling myself out on: being cowardly. And And now the reason why I don't do a lot of things is because I'm afraid of the outcome. I never want things to go bad, but that's just a part of life. It happens, you know, it's just one of those things that's a part of life. I guess unless you really got it like that, but fumbling, getting rejected is like gotta be at least top 5 for worst feelings ever. And that's why sometimes I don't even shoot my...
Hey, yo, thank you for the likes. But when it comes to, like, doing anything in life, you're not going to be good at it off the rip. Like, it's kind of rare for that to happen. So, like, with anything, you have to fail before you can win, because how you know how to do something you ain't never did before? You don't. That's, like, the best thing is that you get to learn how to do something. And then you can be the best person at doing it if you do it long enough and be consistent enough.
Shot to begin with, but in reality though, I honestly would probably feel better if I tried instead of not doing anything. And an even worse feeling than rejection is regret. Like, what if it went well? You know, sometimes I don't think about that. I think of the bad outcomes most of the time. And I'm just thinking, oh, what if I just fall and just eat shit in front of her? And not only does it stop me from doing things like that, you know, it also stops me from doing things like standing up for myself and just not even being able to say when something bothers me. And it's because I'm afraid of conflict and I try to avoid it at all costs, but once again, that's gonna happen too. It's a part.
Okay, this is like the most, like, I feel like this is relatable, but it's not like a scared to fight thing. It's like a, well, let's say you stand up for yourself in person, right? And then the person escalated. That's what I'd be worried about, because it's like, now I have to fight you, and it's like, if I gotta defend myself, then I'm gonna do it. But I'm not really trying to, like, make a scene, disrupt the peace. You know, people call the police, all that. I ain't really trying to do all that. And, like, it ain't never that deep to really, like, most of the time, it's not really that deep to fight over. Like, physically fight over. So I just thankfully I never really I haven't been in the situation that many times to where it's like I have to fight. But if I have to, I will. I'm not scared to do that. I'm just not trying to, I'm not trying to get punished for defending myself when I didn't start it, basically.
Life. But this next one, if you got this, oh, you're fucking cooked. Like, I don't know if there's any saving you. Being manipulative.
Okay, let me just split screen this using the fancy Opera browser. Yeah, let's just buy both. Link below to download it for free.
Choose your escape with the $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes, only at Taco Bell.
Like, trying to use people for your own... I don't know if there's any saving you. Being manipulative. Like, trying to use people for your own gain. And saying shit like,
I study the art of dark psychology.
I use people like pawns
on a chessboard.
Like, that has gotta be the corniest shit I've ever heard. But I've seen, like, comments and stuff like this going around on TikTok. It will be some shit like, 10 dark psychology tricks to win your crush over. Yeah, dog, you gotta pack it up, bro. It's over. They're acting like they're doing some kind of voodoo magic on you, but it's not. It's just a terrible personality trait to have. They deadass don't have any friends. They just tell themselves they're the alpha, wolf, sigma, whatever the fuck, and they're the lone wolf. They don't need anybody, guys. They're the lone wolf. And sadly, it's more common than you think. Like, they'll just sit there and play mind games with you to basically...
Nah, that is crazy. That is crazy. Like, trying to, like, you try to influence the outcome to get what you want all the time. Like, that's your whole personality. Like, that's what we doing. Yeah, we gotta watch out for you. Like, you the type of person that will purposely set off a sequence of events just to get what you want. You can't be trusted, bro.
We just try to get whatever they want. Now we got jealousy. Now, jealousy...
Hey, look, I appreciate the likes, Ellie Trent.
is just one of those things I don't really understand. Like, constantly, like, always spending your energy being jealous of other people is crazy. Like, you could really be out there chasing your dreams or do whatever it is you want to do, but instead you spend that energy just thinking about somebody else's career or whatever it is. Like, there's times where I'd say it's justifiable. Like, if some dude bags a girl like you've been trying to talk to or whatever, you know, it's justifiable. And that one dude that's like, yeah, bro, I got a 95 on this exam. I didn't even study. Like, damn, I spent hours grinding and your ass didn't even study. You know, it's human nature to feel that way sometimes, but you just gotta think about what you have and be thankful for what you have, and realize that just like envying people and, oh, I want to be this guy and comparing yourself is just not healthy.
Yeah, comparison is the thief of joy. People worry about what other people have instead of what they have, and then it's like, well, just be grateful that you have what you do, because it's somebody that's jealous of you and want to be in your spot. And it's always going to be like that.
Everybody's got a different path in life, so if you just sit there and compare yourself to other people all day, you're just gonna constantly be unhappy. Now we got being a narcissist. Now, people who are narcissists are extremely full of themselves. Like, they have the biggest egos alive. They'll pretty much just sit there and just stroke their ego all day. Okay, whoa, all right. That sounded crazy. And I guess a few real-life examples of this would be like, I don't know, somebody like Jack Doherty, or people that say good boy to minimum wage workers. Like, dude, shut the fuck up. And they are deadass convinced that everybody around them is nothing but a mere speck of dust. Like, it's basically just the main character mindset. They think they're over there starring in a TV show. They'll be at a restaurant and just expect their food to be ready in like 1 minute, because apparently they have no other customers they gotta worry about. And also, they totally don't have to cook food either. You know, they could just magically have it ready in 1 minute. Greed. Now, greed is not one of the 7 deadly sins for no reason. It can genuinely take over somebody's mind and make them completely different. Like, for an example, Mr. Krabs, right? Like, this dude, all he cares about is money. Like, one of this dude's free time activities is deadass counting his money. And he will break people's trust for money, ruin their relationships for money. It does.
Bro, Mr. Krabs is so greedy. He sold SpongeBob for 67 cents, bro. Not even $1. He'll literally do anything for money. Like, I don't think it's nothing Mr. Krabs won't do for money. And that should be crazy to say, but if you know how he is, it's really not.
Doesn't matter with him. He just wants more money. Like, in one episode, SpongeBob was literally given $2 boots as a paycheck. Mr. Krabs kept his paycheck, and SpongeBob was told that these are mystical boots and only the greatest fry cooks in the world will wear them, or whatever. Like, that is just insane work, bro. Like, we're driven to want more. Some people are like, oh, I want a Lambo and a mansion and a fucking private chef who's gonna cook up filet mignons for me. And even when people get there, they still want more. So you just gotta put that desire to the side and just be grateful for what you got. I know it's super cliche, but it's true though. Now we got getting easily addicted to things. Now, most people have either been addicted to something or are addicted to something. Vaping, gambling, gooning, weed, whatever the hell. And now specifically my generation, Gen Z, I think we were the first generation to have vaping addicts. And then with the rise of explicit content, gooning addicts as well. Like, people are dead ass dropping racks on OnlyFans every month. That is crazy. And I've talked about these addictions.
Y'all remember that one dude? I think he sent like Ruby Rose like $300,000 like to her OnlyFans. You got a problem, bro. You got a problem. You're paying for something that you can literally see for free. Like, that's so crazy. That's really insane, bro. Like, brother, you have all this money. Why don't you just work on yourself so you can be in a relationship? Like, sheesh.
A lot at this point, so I'm not going to go too deep into it. But if you have this type of personality, honestly, the moment you touch one of these addictions, you just can't stop. And it just gets to the point where you can't even live your daily life without it. Like, just imagine what your life would be like without these addictions ruining it. And I don't know, for example, if you're somebody that's like easily addicted to things and somebody's like, yo, bro, take a hit of this vape. Do not take a hit of that vape. You know exactly what's going to happen deep down. You're going to start buying them the next day. And even just in general, I do not advise vaping at all. Like, if I were you,
like, I don't really understand how people think inhaling flavored air that costs $1 to make is good for you. And like, people literally don't care. They voice start sounding like they're in a cigarette commercial and all that. Like, they'll really notice it after a few months, and they'll still be like, you know what, maybe I should. No, they'll notice it after a few months. They're like, it ain't even that bad. And then 3 years later, they sound like a entirely different person. Like, they don't even sound human.
I'd quit today, right this second. And I know it's definitely not easy to quit any of these addictions, to be honest. Like, I know I can't tell you what to do, but I just highly advise you not to do it. Okay, now we got being overly aggressive. For whatever reason, these people always want to start some kind of beef. I mean, we all got bad days sometimes, but these people will literally take all their anger out to a whole nother level. Like, it's not even funny. Like, it's a bad existence. It's not even just a bad day anymore. Like, they will literally find any reason to beef or get mad at you. Or even if you make like the slightest joke about them, all hell will break loose right then and there. But if it's the type of aggressive, like you're easily rage baited, okay, it's really not that bad. But if you're like throwing haymakers with people all the time, like, yeah, that's insane, bro. Like, they will make the smallest shit into a huge problem and will start like picking fights over it. Like, even though the issue...
Bro, that's so annoying because it's like, dang, you don't never have a good day. You mad every day? Like, nothing good don't happen to you? Like, bro, you cannot, life is not that bad, bro. Like, bro, where do you live at to where you got it, like, where you feel like you can't be happy? You living in Gotham City, bro.
Was, oh, he got cut in line by somebody. He started throwing haymakers at the guy that cut him. Like, holy hell, like, it's really not that serious. Or sometimes you'll see people, like, yell at other people, like, I don't know, just doing their job or something. Literally yesterday when I was at the movies, there was some fucking Karen yelling at one of the workers. They weren't, like, yelling super loud, but they, like, raised their voice a lot. They were like, oh, so you won't have a job tomorrow. Like, what do you mean you won't have a job tomorrow? I bet some petty-ass shit happened. Like, they didn't get butter on their damn popcorn. It's crazy how much of a big deal these types of people will make out of it. Now we got to talk about lacking empathy. There's certain things out there, like if something happens to somebody else, you got to feel bad for them. And these people, they don't feel bad at all. They just won't even care at all. Like, somebody on the street could get, like, I don't know, beat up and get all their shit.
Bro, and it's crazy how normalized this has become. Like, I had made a video on TikTok. It was like, oh, everybody knows what they was doing when Kobe passed, right? And then I had told the story of what I was doing. And then one of the comments on the video was like, well, when I heard the news, I just said, dang, Kobe died, and kept it pushing. You don't feel bad at all? And then it's people in the comments telling him it's just like human nature to care about other people, especially when they lose their life game. Like, you don't feel anything. You don't have to be a fan of basketball, bro. Him and 8 other people died. You know that, right? Like, they fell out of the sky. Like, they plane crashed. How you don't feel nothing for that? Like, that's crazy.
Stolen for absolutely zero reason at all. And then they'll say some shit like, oh yeah, he deserved that. What? Like, I know I'm just pulling this example out of my ass, bro. Like, this shit probably never happened, but you get my point. They will never have a thought cross their mind like, damn, I feel bad for this guy. Like, never at all. Like, that's crazy. Like, you gotta feel something, bro. Like, they are dead ass just empty. No emotions at all. Like, they're just stone cold as hell. And, you know, for the end of the video, we're calling myself out again. Indecisiveness. Sometimes I will be faced with the easiest decision of my life. Like, what do I want to eat for breakfast? And I won't even be able to decide at all. Or like sending a text message. I'll take like years to type it out. Like, I gotta just be overthinking shit at this point, bro. There's no way. How does it take me 7 business days to deliver a text? But realizing you gotta change something about yourself, it's a canon event. So watch this video about canon events. Just click on.
Nah, that is facts, though. That is facts. Like, the indecisiveness, that's just like a universal thing, ain't gonna lie. Like, it can be about anything, and even the person who's not really that indecisive, they are, bro. Everybody has a little bit of indecisiveness to them. Hey, but look, don't be indecisive about which video to watch next. I got a bunch of videos to choose from, and yeah, make sure to subscribe to me, and like the video. With that being said, I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Peace!